Alright, so I am almost done with the black primer and micro filler paint. It's the point where I just took out as much out of it as possible and put it into my jar here, and I watered it down a little bit more so I can actually use it. But I'm going to be priming all the blue parts this color, so that way I can give it the extra layer, the other blue color, and darken it up a bit more. The primer is not a bad primer. It's just the problem is that I've had issues with it airbrushing, airbrushing it. And sometimes, I mean, I had some great results with this, which now I always keep saying to myself, I'm not getting this again, and then I end up getting it again because it does have many benefits, especially if you concentrate on it on a part and do a gloss, because it is glossy. It'll be great for metallic painting, which of course I've been itching to do a metallic paint job on any of my kits for quite some time. But that's a conversation for another time. Right now, this is just a small sample of what I'm doing right now. And at the same, I might as well do this one too, because this is the gray part as well, which I'm going to be painting white over it, or the other color. I ran out. I should have a little bit more in here. Let me pull it out. There we go. There we go. This is an example right there. Come on. So let me continue on finishing up all the blues, and then we'll begin painting the other color. Alright, so I just finished painting all the dark bluish color parts black using the microfiller, and it's all dried up and ready to go. But I have to make a decision of how I'm going to paint this, because originally I was thinking of using the Titan's Blue 1, but I was actually thinking of using this as the inner frame. And I was saying to myself, I'm going to use blue, but I did not know how the blue will come out depending on what I have. I had normal blue, and it probably will look good. Problem is, this one's already empty. So I have three other blues. and I wanted to show it to you. I have character blue, which I used on the Barbatos in the last build, which came out nice, and I used a black base for this. But I want to redo it again to see how that looks. However, I have another blue which I forgot I had. This is Exam Blue 1 for the Destiny kits, and it has a different shade tone, as you can see here. Did not know what to choose, whether I should use this or should use this. So I'm kind of like, and I didn't want to like paint one part and then realize don't like it. Didn't come out the way I want it, and then I don't want to clean it up and redo it again. So what I did was I took the remaining black paint from the microfiller, and I painted 2 spoons black. And I'm going to test this out on this, which I have this airbrush ready to go for this paint, and this one ready to go for this paint. So let's test this out right now. We'll start with the character blue paint. I'm just going to do light passes because I only put very little here. I'm going to have to look into investing in a nice navy blue color when I get the chance. That's nice and smooth. I'll put that there to dry. Now I'm just going to take this hose off for this, put it on this one, which already a small drop or two are ready to go. I can't wait to use the new hose when I get the attachment coming. Alright, so we're going to test out the Exam Blue 1 on this one. Dust on it. Maybe I'm liking this one more. Yep, and we're done here. But I think that's good. Didn't put too much though. Alright, I am digging this one more than this one. This one looks beautiful and nice. It's nice and smooth. But this one has the correct tone of blue that I'm looking for. One would argue maybe this would be great for this, but I don't want to highlight it too much. I like that darker undertone for this, so I'm going to be using the Exam Blue 1 instead of the character blue. Obviously the character blue is great for other kits, but not for this guy, which I'm going to be painting. So let me prepare this to paint this blue version. So I finished up all the navy blues on this kit, which unfortunately I did not record. Not that I didn't feel like recording, just I had a bit of an issue trying to get the paint color consistent on the part. I don't know what I was doing wrong at that moment. I was actually considering a bailing and maybe just waiting until I order a paint, but I already was knee deep into this, so I said let me just finish it up and see what I can do to recover it. But I did get the proper coating alright with this. So for now, we'll just leave it as and we'll review it later on. But we need to move on to the next stage, and that is of course the inner frame parts. I was going to use the gray tone, which was something like the Phantom Gray or the MS Gray. But I really want to put some metallic on it, and I don't have any of the metallic gray from the Gundam line, which now I need to buy at least 2 more bottles of those. However, I forgot that I had another product which I haven't used for quite some time, and I want to try it. And that is this one, light gunmetal from the finisher products. This one you have to really shake this thing up to get it agitated, because this thing was sitting down there in the bottom. I haven't used this at all, and I've been hesitant on not using it for a while because I think I had not a complete good experience with it. But then again, maybe I didn't put enough primer on it. But let's play with it and see how it looks. This thing is pretty much a primer itself. And I love the shine. At one point I was thinking of putting using the Titan's Blue 1 on this, but didn't feel right for whatever reason, and I like this look to it, so I'm trying to get some better highlights on this. So take a look at that. That looks really nice. Now of course I was taking a lot of the parts that I painted on the blues, and that alleviated a couple of the alligator clips for me to use right now. So let's get this leg done. First I'm going to do a bend to grab the inside of this. You gotta do the whole leg because there are parts that are gonna go right through the armor. This has a great finishing look to it. Alright, so I'll wait until that dries before I unbend it. Here's that foot. At one point I thought I was going to use for the thrusters, and I think I may do it, but I don't know if it's going to be good or not. I'm going to probably use a Molotov paint to give it a nice little chrome, like strong chrome finish on the thrusters. But for now this looks really good. Wow, this is really shiny. Alright, that's done. I used the pure thinner product for this. I haven't used this on any of the other paints, but I'll only use it on the finisher paints, which hopefully soon I'll get more. This is actually the cannon that's on the shield. out of the way. Here's the cannon, the big mega cannon. And then the waist unit, which we need to do it on both sides. Almost tipped over the bottom here. Oof, that is so shiny. And this is gunmetal, not chrome. I miss chrome. I really do. Okay, with that being said, let me continue on with all this and move on to the next color.